Hi, friends. I just finished an InnerFall workout, and of course, when I work out and move, all of the messages and the creativity comes through. And so I wanted to share with you the importance of using movement as our medicine. And I created a whole podcast on this. So I'm not going to go into that portion of it. I'm going to talk about specifically in InnerFall. Aloha, welcome. In InnerFall, why it's so important to approach our workouts in the way that we do them with InnerFall at Mubar and Temple. Yeah, so first let's just be clear about what InnerFall is. InnerFall is the time before menstruation. It's pre-menses. It's after we've ovulated, a few days after. So we have this week or so of pre-menses time. And there are a lot of things that happen in the body. I'm not gonna go into that right now. But two of them, most importantly, is our hormones start to drop completely as we get close to menses. Hello, welcome. And that affects us two ways. Mentally, our subconscious starts to come to the forefront. So this is what we often call PMS, when women tend to be more tender, more emotional, things like that. It's actually because we're literally opening up. Now, if you have questions about that, I'm happy to talk about it, but I'm not gonna go into those details. But also, not only emotionally, but physically, our body is not capable of doing the same things that it was able to do a week ago while ovulating, okay? So this is why we approach our InnerFall workouts very differently than what we do in inner summer or in menses, because our subconscious is coming to the forefront and we have all these emotions, we have all these, you can say, fear, doubts, annoyances, frustration, rage, all of these deeper emotions that we've had throughout the month that perhaps haven't found their way up. InnerFall is the time to do that. And this, at least for me, is the reason why movement as medicine exists for me. And this is why I poured into Mubar, because with cycle synced bar, we know that this is happening in InnerFall. We know that we can use our emotions and our physicality specifically at this time to move through it. And it's so funny because in InnerFall, I wake up and I already know I'm in there and I don't feel at my best. And so I approach my workout with this understanding of it's my InnerFall. I don't have to feel my best. But because I'm able to do the workout with modifications or with the approach of an InnerFall workout, every time I get out of it, I feel incredible. And this is what I wanted to share with you. It's really important to understand what kind of workouts you're doing and where you are in your cycle, because it's very easy to approach a workout if you're in InnerFall and give yourself shit for it and tell yourself you're not doing well, and you actually walk out of the workout maybe worse than what you came in mentally, more fatigued, more exhausted, right? But if you are walking into the workout knowing, and you're walking to a workout that can meet you where you are at, right? Then movement becomes your medicine, because you're using movement as a way to move through the emotions and the hormones and everything that's happening in our bodies as we prepare to do a deep shedding of the menses. So it's just a quick share for today, how so importantly during our InnerFall, movement can literally become our all. And if we're not using movement, chances are we're going to be tapping into something else to counteract the feeling or try to keep pushing down the sensations of our InnerFall. So this is why cycle synced workouts is so much more than just a workout, right? Yes, they're bar classes, but they're a way for you to move through the energy that's moving through your body and your life, so that you can feel good and grounded and centered. So yeah, a reminder to use movement as medicine. If you're interested in that podcast, DM me. I'm happy to share it with you. It's the Grounding Ascension podcast. And one of the earlier episodes, you'll see movement as medicine. But just a reminder that movement is your medicine. And if you're not using movement as medicine, chances are it's going to show up. It's going to show up in your body. It's going to show up in your mind. It's going to show up in your relationships. And that's not to say that we use fitness as a way to get at ourselves, because that's the distortion of a lot of what's happening in the fitness industry, where we use fitness as a way to hurt ourselves. This is the opposite. This is absolute acknowledgement of, in my inner fall, it's probably the toughest time of the month, and yet I can completely accept that and use movement to nourish my body, mind, and soul. And then you just get to walk through to the other side after finishing the workout and feel so amazing about it. So I would love to have you, if you're not with me, within Moo Bar and Temple. We do cycle synced bar classes. And yeah, if you are interested in trying it out, there's a free 3-day trial. And if you have any questions, I'm always here. All right, sending you much love.